baby jamming. Da 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 da.
This never gets old, you know. I love having a live band in the studio.
I
here.
know.
You guys are great. Thanks.
Yes,
yeah.
thank you. Thank you for letting me
Stellar.
meet you.
When's your next album coming out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good. We'll be sure to look for that.
Pretty amazing. We're not gonna let them talk though. So
Yeah. No.
Shut up.
Then it's not our contract. They're just in the background.
Yeah. Just be quiet. Just quiet now. And welcome back. This is your man Warrior,
SureShot.
and we are back live. This is live for real.
Oh, wait a minute. This isn't pre-recorded?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, we're gonna go in here. So for real, I actually want to hold on before I do the modding.
Strike that. Reverse it.
Yeah, flip it up and reverse it. I want to at least go in here and do this one because I need to get a little bit more of these. I already did the challenge tier 3.
2 more relic ability for materials.
That's right. What's up, ZVS? What's up, apropos? Oh, my family's here.
I know all those names.
I know.
Hi, Philip Gerard. Hi, Keon.
I got to get
Tobin.
this stuff really quick because I want to make sure I can do another relic. I think I can do a relic. I think I can. You know, I don't use any. I don't use C or anything. A lot of people do. If you look at the team I use, well, hello there, defunct Philip Gerard. Yeah, I just did this 3rd tier before while we were setting up. It's really easy to 3-star with the team that I'm using. Not everybody has the team I'm using, but Emperor Palpatine lead for the speed. Darth Nihilus is just kind of so you can set up the win guarantee. And then Darth Revan, Bastila, and Darth Malak because they're just pretty OP. You can do this with about Relic 3 or above. Relic 5 is really ideal if you want to kind of have consistency, especially at that tier 3. If
For
you
those
wanna,
privileged enough.
yeah, if you want to get to that, you know, tier 3. So anyway, we're gonna see.
Well, hi and bye, apropos.
1 second, really quick. Hold on 1 second. Hold this.
2
thing.
seconds. 2 seconds. 4 seconds. 5. That's funny with Darth Nihilus. He's kind of your ace in the hole, and a lot of people don't really think about him too much. Not only for the fact that his basic will dispel, but also the fact that you can actually have him get his cooldowns at a point to where it's like, oh, they're not thinking about him. They're not thinking about him. All of a sudden, oh, boom, there's the Annihilate, which is pretty awesome. Actually, if anybody knows on here, you can answer this question for me. I'm pretty sure most GLs will fall with the Annihilate, but I'm not sure with the new Obi-Wan Kenobi. From what I can tell, his extra bonus protection is pretty stout. So is that something that Annihilate can actually chew through, or is that a no-go? Has anybody experienced this yet? Darth Nihilus has been great since his 3-star release. Yep, he's been awesome. Took me a long time in my SureShot account to get him. He was definitely a success story. Actually, back in the day, when I was going for Darth Nihilus, I was also currently going for Baze Malbus, and he was an incredibly hard farm at the time. Most of my refreshes in the day, I think we only had 3 attempts at that time, so I was lucky if I was getting 1 shard a day on him. That was pretty ridiculous, but when I finally hit that 7-star, it was amazing. Oh, Annihilate doesn't do much to Galactic Legends. Yeah. Haven't actually had a chance to use him against that.
Sorry about that.
Sounded important.
I had the president call me. I had to, you know, make a couple calls.
This is how you tie your shoes. This is how you put a shirt on.
All right, let's do this. No, I just need some more of this stuff. What's up, Andrew, my brother from the same mother?
That does, I guess that works, doesn't it? Yeah.
So anyway, you don't need any Galactic Legends for this. You do need some relics if you want consistency, folks. Ciao.
I was curious if Darth Nihilus' Annihilate would take out a Galactic Legend, but I guess he's pretty puny against them. It's unfortunate, because that's usually, like I said, he's my ace in the hole.
And you kind of have to go all in on these guys. You know, you don't have to really hold back because they're pretty powerful. They're pretty OP. OP. OP.
Original poster? What?
Yeah. Original posters. Original poster.
You may be an original gangster, but I'm an original poster.
Yeah, and the ones you really got to worry about most are the AoE experts, the ones that hit everybody. Those are the ones that you want to zap like him and her, because they're the ones that are going to wear out
double the hits, right?
Yeah, double the fun. They're the ones that are going to do all the damage to everybody, resetting all of your protection, which is your biggest problem. So we're just going to probably try to do basics to reset for the next round since we got some lamos left over. This guy's a bit of a problem, a little bit temple guard, but we can ability block him. Oh, goodbye.
Sit your butt down.
Yeah, you can't even see all the stuff that you've got on him stacked. So I probably should have revved up. Here, let's do this. There we go. Very nice. Very nice.
Thanks for the tip there, Philip Gerard. Says he just completed Tier 3 with Emperor Palpatine, Vader, Malak, and Basti and Sidious.
Sidious. Yes, Sidious.
For his debuffs. Actually got it on first try. Nice.
Nice. Sidious is pretty cool. He can revive a lot. You know, he does well with the, regenerating. Let's go ahead and...
Ooh, I gotta make an attempt on this last name. Ted, I apologize. Gilarski?
Let's put some shock so they won't go stealth. He went stealth because the shock didn't land.
He said, use Sith Emperor or Sith Eternal Emperor instead of Darth Revan. You can full auto. That would be fun to watch. It's not so much that it's like taking the fun away, not being able to touch the buttons. If you know the team's powerful enough, you can just hit full auto on a really hard tier. That's nice feeling. That's definitely a little bit warm and fuzzy.
Little bit of warm and fuzzy. I don't know if I've ever fully autoed Tier 3 ever. I know there's some people that do like Kylo Ren. That Kylo Ren team or whatever, that I've tried that. That is so not fun. Yeah. I know people that do the Kylo Ren team.
Close enough, Ted. All right, well, we'll just leave it at that then. I won't try to butcher it further. Occasionally,
Yelorowski.
Yeah, maybe the L is a little bit more Gilarowski? Oh, could be. You know, it's hard pronouncing it correctly, but even then, trying to spell it out like that correctly, that's a whole nother task for me.
I'm not.
Like I say, I get lucky on that kind of stuff. People will be like, wow, I'm surprised, nailed it. Like, all right, cool. Maybe that's just giving me a false sense of confidence. Maybe I don't really know my grammar all that well.
Oh, you
grammar
missed?
Spelling anyways. Whoa, whiffer.
Yeah. Swiffer. Let's do a little bit of this.
Clicker picker. Wait, no.
Let's do a little bit of this. Bzzz. Bzzz. Oh, they just want me to kill with him.
What's up, Steve-O? Popping in to say hi before you go.
Goodbye.
Glad to have you for a second. Hi, bye.
Goodbye. Damage all of them.
Do these things not remind you of those little tripod fold-out camp stools?
Yeah. Yeah. What he's talking about is that little folding. We're blocking it, though.
We are?
Watch.
Oh,
yeah.
It's
He's
somewhere...
talking about this little folding chair that we're blocking right there. Yeah.
Somewhere in this range.
Yeah, the camping chair. That's actually hilarious.
I'm not good at looking in mirrors. As you can see, I don't do it often. So, yeah, it's hard to do the backwards thing.
Freaking hilarious. Oh, you hit me. Why did you do that? Die. Die, animal boy.
Well, thank you, LC. I consider myself an encourager, so I guess that works out as being a hype man, too.
Shock. Kill yourself by taking a turn. I have
Star Wars Galaxy.
I have two, so I'm going to go ahead and ramp them up.
Ramp 13 ways. I don't remember what the name of that one is.
Ramp him up. Ramp him up. He's going to die. He's going to die. Bzzz. Oh, why did you do that?
I won't attempt my Bee Gees voice for you guys. It's all for your benefit, not ours.
Die, animal boy.
For those of you wearing headphones, you'd have your ears bleeding within a second. So
yeah, well, it's already bleeding because of me. So
yeah.
Where are you guys hiding Artisan K? Who's Artisan K?
Who? What? He's hiding in work a lot.
Here's what? Yeah,
he's staying busy. That's a good thing for him.
Yeah, he's staying busy. He's working. Works
idle hands and all that. You know, we all need to have some kind of a healthy outlet. Otherwise, you know, men will be men.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll get into trouble, especially us bachelors.
He's working, so it's pretty neat.
Yeah, his schedule doesn't allow for us to pop on here. So, Star Wars Galaxy of SureShot coming soon.
That's pretty neat.
That'd be kind of cool. Somebody else would have to do it because you know, you'd want it to be good.
What would we do in Galaxy of SureShot?
Galaxy of SureShot?
Complain about the RNG?
Complain about the RNG, the game not working appropriately, glitches not being fixed.
The drop rates.
You know, dropping politics in where it's not appreciated or warranted, you know.
They're like, hey,
I mean, we certainly know what his opinions are on politics.
Star Wars is all about politics, though.
That is true.
To be frank, I mean,
yeah, ever since the prequels, yep, it's been nothing but politics.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, you can intersplice that in here and there, but it definitely has changed the whole community quite a bit. The culture of Star Wars has definitely gotten much more political.
Yeah, but Palpatine, it's just, he's the political figure all the way through.
Mm-hmm. And of course, I can draw metaphors all day long, but people don't always see it that way, so I draw my conclusions, you know, because they're subjective.
These people are tanky, though, on this level.
Heck yeah.
This one and the future one, it takes for a while to, like, dig through these people.
I wish my Jedi Knight Guardian was that tanky.
I know. Well, she is. Underneath Jedi Master Kenobi, she's invincible.
Ah, well, see, I wouldn't know yet. Not going to know for a while.
Yeah, it's not really fair, but it's kind of...
Why do you do it that way? I don't know. Why am I saying what way?
But it's super... it's super situational, and not a lot of people are going to use it except for on maybe a specific offense. And if you're
a theory crafter looking for that specific tier that they'll work in, yeah, sure.
Elsie says, hey, did you get GL Kenobi yet? Yeah, I got him on day 1. I unlocked him on day 1, and I got his ultimate on day 3 maxed
I would
out.
say must be nice, but you planned that out, and you definitely had everything you needed for that. So
I did plan that out very strategically.
Strategery.
Yep. I had 16,000, I think, Google points that I had saved for like 6 months. So I could do that. And then I also had to spend like 4 days or 3 days, 3 days doing like 6 or 8 refreshes. It was like 8 refreshes a day for 3 days, something like that.
Tedious, I know.
Yeah. Yeah. These guys kind of kill themselves when they take turns, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wood tray would be helpful in that situation, so you can sit there and just watch them all die slowly.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do it because we'll get it back on round 7.
Yeah.
Speed it up.
Cooldowns are pretty quick on him if you can keep on pumping out that AoE.
Yep. These people are just tanky. We just got to make sure we reset it.
Speaking of RSNK, I can't say AoE anywhere around him without it turning into AOC for some reason.
AOC.
Or OAC. OAC. It's like,
OAC.
yeah, I know you want to say it wrong just to kind of, you know, rib at her a little bit, which I totally appreciate, but just OIC. AOC? Ah, AoE. AOC? No.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That one
6
is
off
automatic
of
in my
5.
head.
We're down to 1. That's what I wanted. Very good. It's very good.
Da, darling.
Oops. He accidentally died.
You died too quickly. I
know,
wanted to use you for more abilities.
We gotta go to basics now. Yeah.
Let's slow this pain train down a little bit, shall we?
Yeah. You just gotta go into the end with like turn meter and all your abilities, and then it's easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Show up in there, and Yoda's like, early you are. And it's like, well, you know, high score. Is that bad? Did I break it? I don't know.
Yeah. You know, you just want to make sure that it's easy on the last round. You don't want to go into that last round and lose.
No.
Which can happen, but not on this round. But in the
Probably
last
not
round
with this
on
team.
tier 3, with this team on tier 3, you can lose.
Ah.
It's hard, but you can.
It's hard to lose, but if you try, you can fail.
No, you can. If you don't go in with like all your characters reset, you got to have turn meter and characters reset.
Which is why I'm not a fan of auto battle. They're not smart about that kind of thing. It's like dudes like this got 1 hit left, and they'd pull out Nihilus's Annihilate. It's like, wait, what? No.
Yeah, that didn't work out well. Nihilus just went, so they're gonna.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, dang it.
Gotta come back around to that Annihilate. Where were you when I needed you?
There we go. Womp.
General Kenobi. So feared when he first came out. Now we got a new Kenobi to worry about.
Bump.
Did you just give Yoda a bop on the head?
Yeah.
You're out of here. Bop.
Let's suck the life out of you, Mr. Calling Assists guy.
Man, that's a satisfying move when you actually kill the character doing that, but when you just take away half his protection, it's like, oh.
I know. Well, that's how you know how they modded the character.
Yep.
Is how much. It means it's all.
Let me see the numbers on him. What's his protection at? 500,000.
Yeah, it means it's all protection and not any health because it's sucking out all that health.
It would be interesting to see all the stats of the individual characters in the territory battles and on these tiers. Like, let me just compare to what I have compared to what's actually being thrown against me right now. That would be telling.
Kill him. Just do it.
I even brought in Palpatine. Do it.
Yeah. I just like to be strategic about it, even though it's pretty easy. You just want to make sure.
Keeps you fresh for the really difficult tiers.
Yeah, the third tier is, like I said, not impossible at all, but it's definitely difficult. You just have to make sure that everything's reset. You can't play stupid, that's all. Okay, we have those. We'll come back for the Zetas.
Can't help myself sometimes. You just can't play stupid, like politicians.
Yeah. GBA, or Geonosians. We're doing everything with a purpose today, guys. We're going to go into Geo Brute Alpha.
With a purpose. Not a porpoise, but a purpose.
Yep. And then you're going to zoop, doop,
Refresh
Rup.
jus
dap,
with some nice steak au jus.
zoop, bop. Yeah.
Very tasty. Only for certain cuts of meat, though, like prime rib. Mwah.
Aju?
God bless you.
3 more. Let's see if I can get 3 out of 3.
For those of you Robin Hood Men in Tights fans out there. Achoo!
Would you like some au jus on
God
your prime
bless
rib?
you.
Yes, I would. Okay. Au jus.
I am a sneeze, father of a chew, son of God bless you.
Man, what happened to good old-fashioned comedy?
It's gone.
Yeah.
Like me, unfortunately, it's too political these days.
There we go.
What happened to good old slapstick? Potty mouth humor, poop
Yeah.
jokes, farts. Come on, bring it back.
We're bringing him up because when you take him up, the Geonosian Brute Alpha, you take his tank up because they're interconnected. And so that is why I am doing that.
He's like a clone in a sense that can taunt.
Yeah. So
Geonosian clone. Ugh, why?
don't think we're going to get where we're going.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about any Geonosian clones. We should ask Omega about that. Or I should say Omega.
Burger. Oh, man.
Can't watch Bad Batch anymore without having the accents. I don't know who this Corsair is, but I think the character should be called Crosshair, like, you know, hey, Corsair.
Yeah.
Omega, Reka. Not seeing a whole lot of streaming luck here right now. Oh, you're doing...
Actually, it's
you were
okay.
doing lighter... okay, there it is.
Yeah, I got to do
That's
one
normal.
more. Oh, man, that's so expensive. We're going to do it for the stream. We did it for the stream. The what? The stream. The what? You can take it out of the stream. The budget. The stream. The budget. We did it for the stream.
For that one now.
Yeah. No, we did it for you guys. That was super painful. That just took like 2,000 crystals. That was super painful.
Technically, you should say you did it all for subscribers. What? Subscribers.
No, I'm going down in subscribers. What? I'm going down in subscribers. What? Yeah. I am,
So you
for
can
real.
take those analytics and stick it up your... stick it up your...
Okay.
What?
So I need about 110, 120,000 protection on him, and I've got him modded for health, so we need to fix that. And then I want him around 280 speed, so we need to fix that.
So you need to keep rolling. What? Keep
Yep.
rolling. Mods.
No, we can fix this. Let's see. He can be crit chance, crit damage. That's fine, but we definitely want to add more speed. This is definitely going to be... Let's
Speed
see.
in this game
We're
on a
gonna
character?
do protection, speed, and sort by speed. And let's see, we want protection. And that's one more
Couldn't
speed.
find the speed I needed.
That's
Why?
one-
Well, I didn't look fast
Well,
enough.
that's one more speed right there. And it's protection. So right off the get, that's going to help me with protection drastically and my speed drastically. And
I
it
don't think old
maintains.
Vet Solo will miss it too much.
Yeah, nope. That's good.
Because, you know, he's such a pivotal character in so many things.
Yep. And this is health with 17 speed. That's really nice. We're going to switch it over, and we're going to see who could switch crit chance. This is protection with 15 and 17. I lose 2. This is 15 protection. So I'm going to lose 2 either way. I'm going to have to make up the speed somewhere else because I'm going to lose 2 speed. But this one has offense, defense, defense. He's got the tank
Gonna lose some speed. Well, cardio.
health.
Put them on a training program.
Defense, potency, health, defense, offense. That's tough. Defense with defense. He's got the tank stats that he spreads, but the
Potency,
health.
though. Just how potent is your potency?
I think I'm going to go ahead and steal it from her for now. because
potable.
it would give her crit chance, and whenever she crits, she gets a stun. So it makes more sense to flip-flop these two mods with each other. So let's do this. And there's 105. I got to get 3 more speed still. So
got to get thrice.
Yeah, and that's 21 speed.
Not the OK band from back in the day.
Let's see, where's the speed? Oh, 18 speed, 18 speed. Okay, so this is protection. Let's see.
Opinion time. LC wants to know if we think that Capital Games is abandoning the endgame player and focusing on new blood. They've made Arena accessible to new players, abandoning raids, and changing the early game farm. I just think CG is done. Well, as always, we're not too happy with Capital Games in their overall thought process and how they carry things out and how they really thumb their nose at the fans and the players. But in that regard, is CG done? No, I think they're still doing pretty healthy right now.
Yeah.
Especially now, you can definitely see the paywall still. So they're still catering to the whales a little bit.
There's a lot of protection on this, and a lot of speed on this.
I thought it was a cross for a second. I'm like, oh, 21 speed, that's good.
Just curious. We're just going to keep going and see if I get 118. There we are. I just need to get 6 more speed.
Well, taking one off another GeoNocean, isn't that robbing Peter to pay Paul?
No, because he's going to produce my tank. And 18 for 18. I don't want to mess with that.
Be that tank's Faja.
Yeah, we're going to be remodding JMK for the new war. So we might actually be able to make this work. Do this.
Just a little shuffle, a truffle shuffle.
There's 281, and he's almost 220.
These mods over here, and
yep, he's over. He's almost 220. He's over almost 120. He's over 110,000. That's really healthy. I like that for protection. He's over 280,000. His damage even went up, and his armor even went up for the tank.
You do want your GeoNoceans healthier during these COVID times.
Yep. And we're going to go ahead and confirm that. I'm pretty happy with that. Yep. I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty neat. And then...
I'm not happy with that.
I'm pretty happy with that. And then Sunfac, he's going to go into this battle that we're going to do. And Sunfac needs 120,000 protection. We got to redo that. And his armor 75, it's at 73.4. So I've got my armor pretty good. I really want his armor around 75%. Protection, the defense is why I've got him up there. He doesn't need the tenacity. All right, let's do defense.
No tenacity, unless he's being a tenacious
with protection.
D, rather.
And let's see, I have no... That one is pretty neat. I don't need him to be fast. And he's still over 100% tenacity. I don't even know why. I think because of this, I don't need the tenacity per se.
The chat's kind of quiet today. Gotta admit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Ted. I didn't mean to butcher your last name. Don't go.
Ooh, that's got 3.9% defense. I'm liking that.
Actually, it's probably quiet right now. They're all taking notes. Like, hold a second, mods. All right, wait, hold. And you put that there? Okay, right.
Yep, let's try this. His tenacity is going to drop, but we're okay with tenacity dropping. 75% tenacity is fine. We're looking for 120% protection.
Ooh, my.
Yeah, and 75% defense or armor. We're at 74 armor right now. So armor's good. We still need more protection. We can look for some armor here and here. We have defense. Yeah, we need... we don't have any... Let's just do this and see what we have up here, because I don't want necessarily potency. I haven't... Look at that, 5% defense, protection, 5% defense, and 19 speed.
Nice.
That's kind of interesting. That has 2.4% defense.
Too bad it's an offense mod, but...
I know it's just a
Stats.
random, but so's the that's a random mod on him right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious what it would do.
What it would do?
It goes from 74 to 74.3. That's kind of a random thing. That's not really, no one's using it right now. This is a lot of defense, but we've got protection, 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 which means we're going to have to go protection here. And we're going to have to go a defense mod here. We're just going to have to go defense.
Protection's a little light in the trousers right now.
I guess I just don't have defense with
arrows.
Yeah, this is crazy. I don't have any defense with, that's nuts. It's all speed.
I mean, you'll still have health mods for days, but yeah, defense is an odd one.
So
Tenacity's an odd one.
We'll do health.
Let's
do health with protection and see what I've got for up there, because health will work. Man,
yeah, it's not a disadvantage for him, but it's not exactly what he needs.
Yeah, it's just
you want a mod that has everything the body needs, like electrolytes.
Why does Mon Mothma?
And I know everybody's mind. Everybody's mind went right to that when I said that. The movie Idiocracy. I was confused when I first started watching. I thought it was a documentary. It's definitely a documentary now. People might think it's a movie. They might think it was written for comedy, but it's just too darn true.
This one's pretty decent. It's got a lot of tenacity, defense, health. That's a pretty solid mod. But this one has to be switched out. I'm just going to not be able to get to 75% without switching these out. That sucks because I need more.
And they're all ones that you don't have mods for.
Well, the thing is I need defense secondaries on all of them. But this has to go to protection.
See, right now I could hop into my account and, gift him a mod or two. That'd just be a fantastic thing. Capital Games, if you're listening.
Yeah, right.
You need to be able to gift other players.
Look at this, 16% defense. Good God, man.
Well, that'll help.
There's 116.
Where's my Staples button? That was easy.
I'm at 73.8. So it only went down by 0.1. Oh my gosh, that mod was gorgeous for a 73.
Beautiful, darling.
116. We're closer.
And a health set too, so.
Yeah, we're closer to the 120,000 protection.
Ooh, unfortunate on the speed.
And
but,
almost 75.
He doesn't need the speed, I guess.
Let's see if we can get defense with secondary stats of defense percent.
Random thought. Back to
whoa.
Back to what Steve-O was saying about Star Wars Galaxy of SureShot.
And
well, you know how we got 5 different Han Solos in the game, right? So you can have a full team of Han Solos.
Yep.
You could have a full team of SureShots, and it would just be me at varying levels through high school on all my different hair colors. Base my abilities off of the styles I was going through at that time.
Let's see. This has 1.5% defense.
Ooh, that'd be terrible, too, because I had my Jonathan Taylor Thomas stage where my hair was not quite the mullet, but it was like a coiffed mullet, so it looked exactly like what he had in Home Improvement. Yeah, that was special. There's still a few family pictures running around with that hairstyle in there. I have to laugh at that once in a while when it comes up. So
74.5.
He would be Farm Boy SureShot.
That's higher. 100, almost 16, 74.6.
Which would work out good, too, because then you could come into the game, Galaxy of SureShot, and you'd be a Galactic Legend. I have to work really hard to get you on my lineup.
Dang.
Well, yeah, that'll be my ultimate. I'll go from regular sized beard grown out to like my waist, and it'll be like, there, now I am Wizard SureShot. I'm
thinking that, protection. If I just slice these up, I'll probably get the last 0.5%. That'll probably work.
Be enough to tip the scales.
Well, it's 1% more, not really, but it'll be close. And I'm right on the cusp of 75%. That's pretty close. That's what I wanted. My goal was 75%, and I'm really close to 75%.
Well, if you're stuck with it, I wouldn't
really
say
close
you missed the mark.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Goals are goals. My goals were my goals. Now, before I'm an idiot and forget that I have a bunch of holes, let's go and fill those holes. I do like this toggle button. Click. I'm going in here just really quick to go filter.
See, when it comes to corporate ideas, I like to fill holes synergistically with outside of the box thinking while being inside the box. Anyways.
And then let's go. Oh, General Master Kenobi. He's going to get remodded for the next territory war anyway. Poor guy is slow.
Zevis, I cannot blame you for that. I mean, really, who sings Limp Bizkit anymore?
I do.
I mean, I think Limp Bizkit still sings Limp Bizkit. I think they came back from the dead somehow. They might still be touring. Some bands, it's cool when they come back around or whatever, but then you have other bands that kind of fade into obscurity. Like, I really liked Incubus for a long time, seen them in concert multiple times, have met them for meet and greets and that. Pretty cool guys. But as far as I can tell, they haven't put out anything new in a long time, and they are still touring. They haven't gone anywhere.
All right, we've got crit chance, we've got defense, we need a health.
Do I need to slow down on the innuendos? I'm sorry, it's a second language to me. It's so knee jerk, it's subconscious. I can't even help it sometimes.
we need a health.
Innocuous conversation, me in my head.
If I have a health mod, that's kind of trash, but whatever. We'll put that on there for now. He's not really modded well. He's got a ship, so that's kind of poor.
But you don't need him right now.
Well, T3 is a little lower on the scale of importance right now. Mm-hmm. Although he's got a ship, so he really should have 60 mods.
True.
But he's a reinforcement, so it's a little less important on reinforcements to have their reinforcement
that's okay
ability.
For every event, you go back and remod your entire list, right? I mean,
that's
we all do that?
Warriors tip of the day. The ships you have in your initial 3 lineup must be all 6E mods, period. There's no argument. There's no debate. All your capital ship and your first 3 must have 6E mods, period. Don't debate that.
All your 6E mods
reinforcements
belong to us.
If you're going to have anybody with mods that look like this, like blue and purple, have them be your reinforcement. It's the reinforcement ability that is why they're in the reinforcement. The reinforcement ability will work perfectly even if their mods are less than ample. They won't survive as well, obviously with lesser stats. So obviously you're going to want to eventually get those mods on point. But just know that it's less important. You want to get those first 3 done first for your arena. So, all right.
Need a graphic for that. Warriors tip of the day.
Yeah. See,
achievement unlocked.
He is so squishy. That is just...
Well, he is the burst damage dealer, but
I know.
You definitely don't want him squishy unless he's
he's really not modded very well, but I mean the problem is he's
your GP liked it.
Yeah. Well, I've got some offense and some protection on him, and they're just flip-flopped. So
hello, Nev.
Hello, Nev. Hello, Gubna. Let's see if we've got a health up here.
Hello. Did you just say hello? No, I said hello, but it's all the same.
Well, let's do that one.
1,000 points to anybody who can guess how many times I've quoted that movie on the live stream.
Ayla, you've got a special mod waiting for you.
Indeed it is, Nev.
This one.
Indeed it is.
It has that crit chance for her. Look at her crit chance. Oh, she's critting, yo. Mm-hmm. She's critting.
Wait a second. 100% crit chance means she's critting 100% of the time, right?
Unless they have crit hit immunity or can't be crit.
I got a couple of characters over 120% critical hit, or crit chance, but does it pay off always? No.
No.
But it gives you a better chance of, though.
There we go. Defense. 110.
Neil Spicer, thanks for the happy Independence Day wishes.
Crit like a boss.
Like a boss.
I use her a lot now that she's Relic 5 because I had to Relic 5 her.
Yeah. As far as 4th of July weekend plans, I think it's a barbecue with the parents because I'm pretty sure that we've lost all of our fireworks rights in this country, haven't we? It's all shut down and locked up and still being viewed as a super spreader or something like that. I don't know. Agenda, anyways.
I guess I'll just use this one because he's got a ship for now. It'll sit there for now. Yeah, mod day. So what I did was
mod day.
I did
Hey
the I did
guys,
the event
hey guys,
for
guess what day
relic
it is?
material. I did the event for relic material because I wanted to take my geos up relic 2 relic levels because and then I remodded them, and then I'm going to take them in to do the special event, because what happens is that special event, it's for currency, it's for the whole guild. I earn currency for everybody, and so it's important that I win. And the problem is it's an RNG fest, even with Watt in there, and I win 50% of the time, and I'm tired of winning 50% of the time. So I'm trying to be a team player and really make sure that I play it right and that I have my characters modded for survival. And then we're going to play that event here in just a second. So I apologize that I'm modding, but sometimes people enjoy watching Warrior mod. So I figured we would do that event 1 tier so people could see that event just in case they wanted to see the event. If they don't, sorry. And if they did, then great, good for you. Yay.
If your curiosity is
so
piqued, this is a live stream for you.
Yeah. And then after the event, go into modding, get a little bit of modding done. And then after that, we'll do the event and do the special event and get some currency, hopefully, if I don't have just absolute ass.
You want to remod, you want to make sure your team's right, get your strategy good. One of these and another of these.
Yep. And I'm OCD, so I'm going to go back up and make sure I don't have any holes for now, because I hate when I have holes in my...
Basically, what you want to do is give your Geonosians a little bit of Sex Panther, because 60% of the time, it works all the time.
Yep. Yeah, and there's no time limit, for the record. Everybody should know that. There's no time limit on the event, so take your time.
Yeah.
Sometimes people get like anxious and they make mistakes, and I do it too. You're like, oh man, he shot my guy, whatever. Oh, they're about to die. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, dribble, dribble, dribble. Don't worry about it. Just take your time on the event, because what you don't want is you don't want to lose.
Don't wear yourself out. If you get tired, you make mistakes.
So
I just want this battle to be over. I just...
Ted asks if I use hot utils. No, I don't pay for hot utils. It costs money, and I don't spend money on that. So,
Hot utils?
yeah, it's a thing that goes into the game and does all your modding for you and stuff. It's just an app you can go in. It's like a Discord app kind of.
Well, that's cheating.
No, it's not at all. The game makers know that we have access to it and stuff.
It's
and,
only cheating because I didn't know about it.
and so the mission unit is Watt. Have to use Watt.
He's got a mission unit.
Yeah. And then your GeoBrute Alpha. And then you have to use Spy. You have to use Poggle for ability block. You really need that. And then the debate is, do you want to bring in more offensive damage, or do you want to bring in another tank for taunting? Now, if you notice what I just did, I just remodded Sunfac. Now, the reason for Sunfac is he can put blind down. He can also be a second tank. And really, your Spy and your Alpha are there for damage and durability and stuff. And you're gonna. This is kind of the long game, really. And so, Geo, you're not. It's not about damage in this one, really. And he's just one more squishy character to die. You need as many durable characters as possible. Honestly,
Yeah,
if Spy dies, you're screwed. I've gotten to 4-4 and won, and I've gotten to 4-4, lost Spy, and it's just, you can play for like an hour and you can't win because you just don't have enough damage. Got to have Spy. So yeah.
Got to get that.
Elsie's asking how my Kenobi team is holding in arena. For the last week, I have done 1, maybe 2 battles a day. Some days I have to do 1 battle to climb. I'm in like 3rd or 5th spot, and I do 1 battle, and then I have to do 1 superficial battle just to get my dailies done. Mm-hmm. And then some days I'm in like 7th or 8th place, and I have to do 2 battles to climb. So it's amazing.
Yeah, saying that dropping as far
Yep.
as you were
today. Today is the first day, and I am going to put Spy in the back.
First day of the Frabjous day.
I am going to put Spy in the back.
All the girls want the boys in the back, so,
Yeah.
it's all right.
And so anyway, today's the first day since I've had Jedi Master Kenobi in my arena team that I've gotten out of the top 10. I'm in 11th place. And so I've been hit 3 times today. So I'll have to do 3 battles to climb, which I am absolutely okay with.
Do you remember what speed you had your Brood Alpha at?
I got him over 280. I think it was 284.
284.
If you remember, I got him at 284. So the first thing that I always do is I do the damage, or I mean the tank tech on our tank. Okay. And then the second one is I do the offense on spy, and then I'll do the health on our leader. Of course you're going to do that. And by the way, they do a lot of damage.
A lot of turns.
This guy, the sharpshooter, is going to be one of your worst guys you got to deal with. And then anyone that AoEs is a big problem. And anyone that dazes, which we don't have an ARC trooper in here, but anyone that dazes is a massive problem. And you're looking for an ability block if you can get it. But the problem is it's really hard to get an ability block. We're not going to do the cleanse yet. We're just going to do the AoE and then expose them.
That crit damage.
Yeah, we got the ability block. We're going to go ahead and take him out before he does more damage. Yep. That's why you bring in Sunfac with the Dispel. We're going to do special damage. There we go. We got the ability block on him.
One of my favorite moves.
Now we're going to go after him, and we've got defense down. We could cleanse. Let me see. There's nothing on our tank, so we're just going to do a basic. Got the ability block on him. We'll come over here, and we're going to take some heat off my other tank and put blind on him. We're going to come back to this AoE guy, and we're going to finish him off. We're now going to put health on our leader. And I could have done the AoE cleanse, but we're going to kill him first. And now we're going to go back to this guy. He still has blind on him, so we're going to go over to Jedi Vanguard. Basic, hopefully ability block. Nope. Basic again.
Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, the one guy is ability blocked, the other guy's blinded. Okay, so we got to go back. Let's try and ability block him again. He's ability blocked. He'll miss. And boop. All right, let's basic. Yeah, he's so tenacious. And then all the debuffs have fallen off, so it's a good thing we saved that. And we'll save the spy ability because he's dead. And we're going to go back to this. Let's get an ability block on Clone Sergeant so he can't AoE us. Let's do a basic.
Looking pretty cleansed there.
Yeah, we can take our time. We don't need to rush. That's the thing. Everybody gets all like Rusherson on this thing. We really need to take our time. Basic.
Take your time with your brush strokes. Always add a tree for an extra friend. And remember, every incident's a happy incident.
Yeah.
God bless.
What up, Ray Rock? All right, so who do we have here? We got Sharpshooter, bad guy, and Sergeant, bad guy. We're going to go after Sharpshooter first.
That sounds like a good bad character name.
Yeah.
I am Sergeant Bad Guy.
We need tenacity down first, and then we need an ability block, and we're not getting either. That really sucks. Dang it. That sucks.
What you doing going?
Because he's going to do the AoE, and we're all going to have exposes and the AoE. Dang it. I knew that was going to happen. Let's go ahead and expose him.
Put that potency
at least we got the ability block on him. Not that it matters.
Nice to know it works a little bit.
Yeah, and it's too late for that. Let's go ahead and do the swipe.
Oh, no, it's too late to apologize.
Yeah, well, I wanted to get him from the retribution. Let's go back to him. Cleanse off the debuffs. You can't even see them, but they were on my tank.
Yeah, that little red arrow is your indicator.
Let's just try to get him gone. Bop, 278,000. Let's go back to Sergeant, and we're going to do special. Cam is a problem, but you can kind of leave him alone. We'll get him third.
It's kind of like Windu in that sense. He's got to get a little more powered up before he comes at you with the one-hit kill.
We're going to go ahead and do this. The reason is we want to kind of blend who they're going after. They get kind of messed up. They're like, who's taunting? Who's taunting? We don't want to dispel yet. Okay. They have 2 healers, and that's kind of a problem, but that's okay because the heals will be a moot point.
Besides, I like healers.
We could dispel the ability block, but I don't need to. We're just going to keep working. It's nothing super bad. There we go. We'll do it with his basic. And we're going to go ahead and do this because we don't want him hitting us. Oh, it missed. That sucks. We were going to blind him, but that's all right. Boop. He hurt himself. And of the 2, Luminara is definitely the stronger of the 2. I call her Luminari Goodbye. 450,000.
Luminari, an off branch of the Illuminati.
Yeah, she's off branch of the Illuminati. We're going to do basics only.
Those little paper bags with the little tea candles inside them? Luminarias.
Yep. Like Barris is Barris Coffee.
Yep.
She's a Barris Coffee.
Yeah. How does she like her coffee? Dark.
Barris Coffee. Yeah, heal yourself. Then we can reset more of our cooldowns. I appreciate you, buddy. Another basic. Never replace
your tank. Keep on beating me with that wiffle ball bat, and I'll just cleanse off.
Yep. Yeah.
I envision his lightsaber making that noise too. Donk, donk.
That's the other
donk.
reason why I keep him till the end is because he uses his special ability to heal. He'll also use his second ability to do the power blast, which heals himself. Mm-hmm. And he lasts
no longer. Damage, so you can sit there and just whip up on him.
All right, it gets real now. This is. Yep. Okay.
It's real Harry.
This guy is going to bring everyone back to life. Boo. This guy dazes everyone. This is your number one threat. This guy's going to do AoE, tear your team apart, and this guy's going to taunt, screwing you from targeting who you need to target. In the meantime, Mace is going to be putting a target on him and one-shotting your fools. This is a very, very difficult round. If you can make it out of this round, you're pretty much guaranteed to win, but winning this one
you get a pat on the back from me.
Yeah. Let's see. Who is your favorite Star Wars Galaxy Heroes creators, past and present? I miss Smithy D and Nukin. Smithy D was fun. I think the best content creator right now present is probably Arnold, just for his entertainment value. I don't really watch him a whole lot, but I think that you can't argue with the fact that he's like literally creating special effects and sound. He's creating his own soundtracks and stuff. I mean, the guy has got
he's got production value going for him, for sure.
He's got his own team of people. It's absolute insanity.
It's a lot easier when you can pay them.
I don't. Yeah. He's got a whole team, but it's hands down, he's the best.
Yeah.
I don't want to wait.
Ray Rock likes Fatal.
Gosh,
I don't know any of the other Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes content creators very well. Like, I don't watch any other guys at all.
That didn't do anything at all.
As far as my favorite Star Wars content creators, especially because they get all the inside leaks and scoops for everything going on in the Lucasfilm world, is Star Wars Meg and Mike Zero. I don't know if any of you guys watch them. They're both pretty funny. Mostly their personality is just more fun to listen to. Oh, and Victor Von Doomcock. He's pretty good too. Right. If you're looking for just Star Wars content.
This ARC Trooper is our number one target because if he dazes us, we're done. Okay.
Richard Riddle, excuse me. Hello.
I don't mind my tank dying. We also have to take care of the this guy over here, but he's not dying. We're going to do another spy hit.
Lord Skunk. I gotta look up some of these guys. I don't know any of these people. I've heard of Smithy D and Nukin, but I've never watched any of their stuff.
Smithy D hasn't been around for a while. He's from the past.
For a hot minute, yeah.
Oh, no. He completely healed in stealth. We almost had him dead.
Foobar.
No, seriously. We had him in the literal sliver red. There's the days. All right, pause. We went from having the healer dead and going after the dazer to ability block him to, everybody's almost dead in daze. This is like from
the upper hand is gone.
Yeah, we went from almost winning to we could lose this one. So we got to really mentally slow down. Basic.
Reel it in and lock it up.
Yeah, this is really bad right now, guys. This is really bad. The only thing is I have my Dispel that I've been saving. And
it's your redemption song.
Come on, freaking ability block on himself.
Do it.
Freaking
Zareth is good too. Gridden has been on point for helping me get through the galactic challenges. Nice. Apparently there's a lot more SWGOH content creators out there than I realized. For a while I just heard about all the guys that were quitting.
Yeah, there's a ton. If you go onto YouTube now, it's like there are 100. And back in the day, there were like 5 or 10.
This is kind of a common thread in some of the Discords and other chats that I've been privy to, but I'm not seeing anybody who's fans of Cubs fan Han right now. I don't know why. Somebody explain this to me. I don't understand.
Okay, kill him, and then he's going to be revived, but maybe we can do a big hit. Maybe we can do a big hit before he gets revived. Big hit. Yeah! Yes, sorry for screaming.
It happened.
That's what I was hoping. That's what I was hoping. Okay, we did it. We did it. We did it.
David Gage, you mean Diet Arnold?
That's terrible. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
What, too much aspartame? I don't know.
Okay.
NutraSweet?
We're good, you guys. We're good. What I needed to do, we did. That's all we needed to do. Those two guys are our back and forths.
Hey, I didn't mean to fire any shots. I was just simply pointing something out. It's just an interesting observation that I've had over the years.
This is our damage dealer. He's going to do the AoEs and stuff. Sweep, dispel.
I'm not paying attention. Yeah, this his third tier is hanging on.
Oh, it's going to still take
Hanging
me
on
like
for
another
dear
3 to
life.
5 minutes, but we're doing well. We were able to time our two kills perfectly with Spy, which was my hope. And we're going to do a big hit right here. We got the ability block on him and dead. Perfect. We're going to take out the tank now.
J-Dog, that seems to be the common thread. He doesn't seem to really understand the game fully or anymore. I don't know. Again, another creator that I don't watch at all, and I don't really have an opinion on his stuff. I just heard about him.
I hope this battle helps people today, because there is a lot of people that are going to be doing this battle today. Mm-hmm. And it is a tough. If you think this is easy, you're full of crap-oli, dude.
Oh, that's too bad. Get some thicker skin. Don't melt so easily, right?
Okay, basics only, you guys. And we're full health and full protection going into 4. All right.
Whoop, whoop.
Now, just because we did 3 of 4, which, by the way, 3 of 4 is like the trip. This is like the trip hazard they do on purpose. Mm-hmm. Just because we won 3 of 4 doesn't mean we have this in the bag. Well, 4 of 4 tends to be easier, but 4 of 4 you can still lose on. You can still lose on 4
for
of 4.
at least the third one, I will give a whoop, whoop.
Yep. All right. It's the final encounter.
Raise that roof a little bit, if you will.
Same thing, you guys. Pawns is an absolute wrecker, and he's going to get a buff. They're going to give him a perma buff, which makes him absolutely wreck your team. This guy's going to do AoEs, destroying your team. Commander, you can't do anything about. Cody is a AoE. Echo is AoE and Medic. You got to kill Echo and Medic, though. We got to get rid of those two guys and Pawns. Those are your 3. The back 3 are the ones you're worried about. We got to get rid of the Medic, but I want to try. I doubt it. He's level 95 with like 250% tenacity, but I want to try to get ability block. We're going to see what we can do. We're going to try to work Echo, and we're going to do a basic. We want to keep the dispels. Oof. Speed down. That sucks. That's why we keep the cleanse. Ooh, see that? That is why. And here it is. This is why. Do not bring someone back to life. You need to bring your tank back. Well, and this is really dangerous right here, because they're going to start mollywopping. Let's get rid of speed down. There we go. And get rid of Medic. Almost.
Come on. Should have been enough.
Oh, slow down. Slow down. Man, they have so much turn meter on this. Oh, my gosh. Come on. No. Can't bring the taunt back yet, because we need to revive. Don't do it. No. Fudge.
Need a revive.
Damn
Need a
it.
revive.
This is, this is going real south real quick, you guys.
Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive.
All right.
Mostly keep your characters alive.
It's not impossible, but if we lose one more, it will
It's
be.
all right. You're going to do it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Suddenly things will start going normal.
All right. They can't bring people back, but they took our tank out again.
No. You got the medic, though. He's got the elephant. But where? Not through yet.
We got to get rid of Pawns, man. I can't do the tank.
Gonna make you a 4-tier winner. So it looks like J-Dog, LC, Lee,
No, they're
David.
going
Everybody all
after
kind
what?
of agrees with me on that one. I didn't mean to start throwing shade that way. I was just kind of curious if it's the same
Come
opinion
on.
across the board in the community.
No.
for said
Oh,
YouTuber.
man, they got rid of Watt.
Ooh.
This is so bad. This is so
I look away.
bad.
Will it just not happen? Will it go better?
Nope. Oh, and they killed my... we're done.
Yeah. No, I say you can't revive Watt.
And he's squishy. It's over. It's over. Well, we gave it our
man.
college attempt, but unfortunately, even with the remodding, it went south this time.
You even went and got good first, too. What the heck?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I modded correctly. The RNG was not in my favor. That sucks. That really, really sucks.
Xavius, that's funny. Any Bad Batch spoilers must be written in an Australian accent. Are they New Zealanders? Kiwis? I mean, that might be like, throwing some serious shade
Lee
here.
Boguy says this is an auto team. It's not an auto team. If you watch this, I just...
yeah, not on this tier.
Yeah, those were Relic 5 with really solid modding on 4 out of the 5, and one of them had really decent modding. There's only one of them that I could have probably improved my modding on out of those 5 characters. 4 of them were like pimp, and one of them was like solid. I could have probably made Spy a little bit tankier, but with 2 tanks, I didn't need to. I kept his offense a little higher, but I did have a protection triangle on him to try to make him a little tankier. Yeah, that's...
Apparently, Rayrock prefers to use General Grievous over Bugs because of Wave 4.
Well, Bugs works. I win this about 50% of the time with that exact team.
I see how it could have worked.
Yeah.
They just did too, and they adjusted accordingly.
Yeah, and exactly what he just
special
said.
mission, yeah.
Yeah, we do the special mission, Count Dooku.
What if you use Newt Lead with the Geos?
And this one's tough as well. And this one you can do Droidica, or you can do Magna Guard.
Droidica, that guy's a dick.
Yeah. Droidica goes invincible though, so he's probably the better.
I don't know what it was or how it happened, but man, it just ingrained in my mind seeing a computer-generated Droidica smashing my Jedi Master Luke with 1 hit. I'm just like, oh, that's it. I'm sour for the rest of the day.
Yeah, this is a tough battle. This one right here is a really tough battle as well. Again, hopefully, I have horrible stream luck, I'll be honest. I have decent drop
Your
rates.
farming stream luck is great.
Yeah, my farming stream luck is
these
great.
particular situations, that's kind of
But
uncanny.
battle stream luck is really bad. So we're gonna play it properly. But
I was watching the other day when you did the Grand Arena Championship, and I was like, man, what the heck? I look over your shoulder all the time seeing you whoop up on these dudes. Suddenly it goes live, and I'm like, what happened?
okay, Cody, Rex, Echo, 5. Echo is our biggest priority, and the reason is Echo can stun lock our entire team. So we are going to go ahead and drop the special.
That's just evil.
Yep. And then we're going to regenerate protection.
What is it about battles
Droidica,
that's in this arena that suddenly become ridiculous?
and we're going to get rid of all their buffs. And we're going to
Is that by
roll up their
farming?
ball. And we're going to put target lock down, hopefully. Did not get the target lock like I was hoping on everybody. And we're going
Come on,
to...
everybody.
How many people? We got 2 people with that. Let me see. It does give them stagger. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, it does do stagger. So let's do the stagger.
Gives him 1 too many shots.
Let's just do basic on him. And
Who gets the protection? Who gets the protection? There you go.
yeah, this is too many people with retribution. Let's just do a targeted hit.
That's especially pesky with Shock T.
Yep.
Not a fan.
Yep, not a fan. I have boy, this is not
Ones like this, though, it seems like if you get past the first tier, it kind of tones down a
no.
little bit.
Last tier takes unequivocally forever.
I forgot this is
because
a
of
special one
because
as well.
of
Too.
Yoda. Yoda jumps around like for like an hour. It takes literally like forever, and he'll like one-shot mollywop everybody.
Suddenly becomes
Yoda
an ADHD ping pong ball.
Yeah, and now I have to try to, let's try and just kill her. She can turn into a really pain in the butt. Oh, tenacity. Rex.
Yeah, this particular tier I was confused on. There's other ones where you start
this
off in
one
this
is-
arena, and the first tier is always ridiculous, and then the next subsequent three tone down a little bit, but completely different.
Get rid of those buffs. Of course not.
Yeah, her retribution is like infallible. It doesn't go away. Oh, look, and she's got it
Well,
3
she
times.
loses it and then she regains it is the problem. This is this. I hate this level. It's like, oh, it's only 3 people.
Yeah.
It's only 3 people. We don't want to trigger that. We don't want to trigger
Your
that.
gun is digging into my hip.
Yep. Oh, look at that. Oh, we're gonna miss. Basic.
Whoa, whiffer.
Yeah. This is gonna miss.
Yeah, but it takes
but
it off
now-
for a half a turn.
But
and then
now
it
you
comes
can do
back.
that. Ugh.
That was good. A little bit of
Yeah.
tenacity down. That helps.
Yep.
Puts a little chink in the ow.
Yeah, you
little
have
chink
to.
in the armor.
No, you have to take him out.
Oh, come on now. Make something go right.
Okay, slow down.
Hit immunity. Yes, good. Go after the droidica. No, not him.
Yeah, we want him to go after the disposable.
Mm-hmm. Well, the disposable one, sure, but while you have the hit immunity on, that'd be nice, because they can hit through stealth, right? I've seen it before.
Well, his AoE will. His AoE bomb is though it's going to kill me. Gotta keep Dooku around, dude. Gosh, dang it.
Gotta keep Dookie poking. Poke. Poke.
Because he gets angry. And
Oh, so angry.
yeah, get angry.
Get angry, droidica. Do it. Do it.
No!
No. So many of these characters every time. No.
Yeah. Retribution. It's Yoda, dude. If you can,
Retribution.
you have to kill Annie, then you can kill the tank, and then you can kill Yoda last.
Oh, it's Wanny Annie too. Are you an angel? Why do you say that?
his
Because
AO
you can take hits like a champ.
His AoE is what takes out the team, which is why you have to take Annie out.
Because it charges up too.
Yeah. Yeah, hit him. Oh, dispel. And
Lame
kill.
duck sauce.
Yep. Again,
I tell you what.
100,000.
Phew. Rough.
Again, my stream luck is like that, but
Two
afternoon,
events,
everyone.
though?
What's up,
I mean,
Nightmare?
somebody's watching. Somebody's watching.
I've beat that many a time as well. I've done that at least 50% of the time, if not more than 50% of the time, probably 70% of the time. Super, super frustrating to...
Chill. Another one of those words that I can't hear without thinking automatically of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Everybody, chill.
Everybody chill. Well, we got some remodding done. Let's see where I am in Arena, just out of curiosity, because, like I said, I thought I was in 11th place.
11th place.
Yeah, I might have some... let's see. Oh, it's not quite noon, so I don't have energy to grab. I do have energy I need to spend. Everybody's probably like, oh my gosh.
Is who all Relic 7 was that the previous team you're asking about?
My
Rob?
characters?
No.
Yeah. So...
No. Mr. Superman, no home.
Separatists.
No.
General Grievous was Relic 8. Count Dooku's Relic 7. B1 Battle Droid's Relic 7. My Droidica's Relic 5. and the other guy was brought to life. You know what I mean?
So technically, more than enough.
So yeah, I had 2 Relic 5s, but like I said, I've beat that 50 to 70% of the time with lesser modding. So it's possible, but
I hate farming wants to know how you modded Dark
I want to do more, but I'm almost afraid to do my my battles on live stream because I don't want to get worse. I don't want to get.
I'm gun shy now. It never turns out right.
He's asking for Dark Trooper. Relic 8, by the way.
It's like peeing. You can't do it when someone's watching, you know?
Apparently not. So I've only got about 75 speed on him. He's not very fast, although I do see a lot of people with about 120 speed. The faster he goes, the more hits he does. So it makes sense. So 120 speed gives him about 300, which is solid on the speed. And then I have him at over 10.5 on physical. So, and his special's at 10,000. So, but I have him at 10.6 on special, and then his crit chance is over 50%, but he puts advantage up on himself, which is a guaranteed crit. And then tenacity is not very high, but they did say, and it's a good, you can sell anybody on any idea, but the idea is if his tenacity is up a little higher, he might not be stunned or whatever, but you got to have his tenacity around 200 to make, 150 to 180 to make a difference. And I only have him at 88. So his tenacity is worthless. But really, I don't have a ton of people with tenacity mods. So it was actually a good sell because I had some offense mods with tenacity that made sense. So I could use offense there with tenacity. I didn't have anybody fighting for those mods really. Sometimes you have to spread yourself so thin. It's like, well, I have a tenacity mod with offense. That's good. And so I sliced the mods that were offense in nature, offense. And of course he's slower because that's offense as well there. So yeah, I went basically all offense. And then I did a tenacity set, but really it was because I had an offense available for myself. So that's how I modded him.
Up until Dark Trooper came along, you had Thrawn. That was the hardest punch in the game. And all of a sudden you got him and holy cow, there goes half his health.
Yeah. Well, and we can do that. I'm trying to remember if we use him down on the bottom or on the top. I think we use him on the bottom in this last round. I can't remember.
He's a bottom feeder.
Well, I can't remember if there's a specific. Yeah, we use him in the bottom. I'm pretty sure. I have to look, but I'm pretty sure we use him in the bottom, and it's just an Imperial Trooper team. But dark side. Yeah, I think we can do any one of these. Let's do an Imperial Trooper team.
Why not?
Why not?
That's fun.
They can get up there. The big thing you don't want to do is AoEs.
If you get their turn meter rolling, it's fun to watch.
Yeah. So Veers, Stark, Piet, Dark, and range. What you want is assists, stacking offense, turn meter generators. This team.
Overall Imperial coolness.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
It is pretty neat.
I mean, you can tell they're an Imperial Trooper team by the way they are.
Because of the way that they are. Yep. Man, that remodding, that pisses me off. That remodding didn't even help. I mean, I really did a great number. All right.
For a situation like this, I'm wondering, when are they going to bring Bill Burr into the game?
So one of the things you can do is
a sharpshooter on your Imperial team. Why not?
Yeah. So one of the things you can do is bring in the tank to taunt for them because they get really like sidetracked. But the thing is,
activate the tank to taunt.
This clone trooper can daze your entire team, and you don't want that. So right off the bat, you want to try and immediately take him out. So we're going to go ahead and do that because if he's around, you're just screwed. The sharpshooter is the next to go because he can really wreck one of your characters pretty harsh. So we're going to go ahead and ramp up damage, speed them up, and we're going to punch him in the face until he dies. And then we're going to go after this. We're going to go after this commander. This is a tank. He's going to taunt, but we're going to go after this commander, and we're going to go ahead and put retribution up so the tank is less of a problem here in a second. And then we're going to get rid of him. Goodbye.
You
And
know,
then before he
clone troopers'
taunts-
helmets aren't made of Bhaskar, so I'm wondering when he goes and punches them why their helmets don't break.
And then we're going to come over here. We're going to go ahead and bring in the tank just as another individual for them to get confused on, just in case we get stuck on 4 of 4 and they start like hitting us back.
David Gage, yes, both. He would be a scoundrel
Okay.
for sure.
Okay, again, ARC Trooper can daze us and totally and unequivocally screw us. So we're going to go after this bad boy. And basics, because we don't want to cause them to like punch us back if possible. We want to try and kill as many as we can. Sharpshooter, we're going to go after Sharpshooter. Let's go ahead. Punch him in the face. We're going to go after this AoE expert. The tanks are less of a priority. We want to keep getting stacks. The Clone Trooper is a bad deal in Jedi Vanguard, but Clone Trooper does not hit us back, so we're going to go ahead and go after him. Goodbye. We're going to do it one more time. Basic, and kill him.
Just build another stack here real quick, and
Yep.
bam!
We're going to go ahead and put Retribution up, turn meter, and Mollywop, goodbye.
Nice.
3 and 4 can get kind of ugly, so we're going to go ahead and do basic Sharpshooter, kill him. Basic, call in the assist, goodbye.
3 and 4 can get a little hairy.
Let's go ahead and get the turn meter generated going, get rid of him. Clone Trooper, Barris, healer, yeah, let's go ahead and kill her. Let's do the AoE ability block. We're not going to get it on very many people, but we did get it on him. We're going to go ahead and stack him up more, and we're going to take out Cody. Cody's a little bit tanky on this, so let's go ahead and
Activate cheek adjustment.
yeah.
There we go. Better.
Yep,
There's always a comfortable spot in every chair. You just got to find it.
that'll do it. That did the crit. He gets through them a little bit faster with the crits. Goodbye. We're going to go to the other tank, the one that's a little less, a little more squishy, that is. We're going to take out Vanguard last with some Retribution, Protection Regeneration, and goodbye.
And goodbye. We're going to take this money, roll it over into an IRA, and a
Gideon,
mutual money market
Gideon does
account, and it's
nothing in
gone.
this team. I know Gideon, everybody's like, Gideon's cool, but Gideon removes turn meter. You don't need turn meter removal when you have turn meter gain. You've got so much turn meter gain that you don't need turn meter removal. Gideon's AoE does nothing compared with these guys who are elite level 95. The AoE does nothing. The damage does nothing. His basic and his special damage does nothing. His armor shred does nothing, and his turn meter removal does nothing. So Gideon is worthless in this. He really is. He's absolutely worthless. So this is 4-4. We got to get rid of him. He's your dazer. We're going to do this guy, Sharpshooter, get rid of him. One more. Let's turn meter generate. That's as good as removing their turn meter. And then he's going to bring people back. So we've got to get rid of this guy. Let's go ahead and keep going. Get rid of him. He's going to bring someone back. Okay, they brought this guy back. Let's go ahead and try and get rid of him. Oh, almost.
Oh, come on now. Dark Trooper's going to knock you out. Mama said knock you
Yeah.
out.
And the stack started over, which makes it difficult because they attacked back. That's the only downside to the 4-4, but we're going to get him back here in just a second. He's gone.
Punch.
We're going to now go after, we're going to save, actually, I think we're going to save 5s till the end. Let's go ahead and go after Mace Windu, because he's a bit of a jerk.
So he knocks the window to you.
Punch. Yep.
Nice.
Get
So
some,
satisfying.
yeah, get some Retribution up. Oh,
Should have been the one. I just sang the song. Mama said knock you out. Come on.
The commander's pretty tough, but
Oh, sorry. It's a rap. It wasn't a song.
this should be a wrap. A wrap. Yeah, he is tanky.
Should be a rap, but since rap isn't music, you know, it's
Oh. Yeah, see, they go after that tank. So it's like some people don't even remember to go after do the tank, but see, they're like, hey, what's that guy over there? Oh, what? You're dead.
you, the tall one in the corner.
Yeah. Let's see if we can stagger him. Nope, couldn't stagger him. All right. Goodbye.
Philip Gerard was thinking that if you went for 5s without the AoE, you would have kept your Emperor's Trap going probably.
They were fast enough. They got to take a turn and hit us on their own accord. When they take turns and hit us, we lose it. And they went
because Capital Games. That's why.
Yeah, they're so fast in round 4. You're going to lose that. If they take a turn and they hit you, you lose your trap. So, and they did. They took multiple turns. So yeah, you're going to lose that. But that one went all right. Mm-hmm. That one did not.
That one went all right. What gives?
Yeah, that's kind of je poopy. Well, let's see, what time is it? It's 1:15. We have time for story time. We're gonna do story time and then get out of here. But I'm glad I got to do the one mission, the special mission, even though it was a failure. We got to get to 4 to 4. We almost.
The theory's there. The practice didn't pan out the way that it should have.
Yeah, I didn't get. If I could have got one more person killed in time before I lost my guy, we could have won that one. But it just, like I told you, once you lose 1, you lose 2, you lose 3. It just starts, and
domino effect.
Yeah, it's a domino effect bad. Dooku's mission is, I think, more difficult than the special mission. I'll be honest. You've got to get Annie. You got to get Annie timed to where you can hit him and then do the special crawl with GG and kill him with 2 big mollywops. Before the tank taunts with target lock on them and stuff, without them getting their bonus protection back from Yoda, who keeps going and giving bonus protection back. It's difficult. I've done it multiple times, many times, about 50% of the time, but it is an absolute pain in the butt. You got to really take your time.
Keep you alive, I will.
Yeah, but we got to do the last tiers of that assault battle. That's a fun assault battle. You don't need a GL for that. Although I'm here, you can auto it with GLs, and I have the GLs. I just don't use them. I'm used to that team that I was using.
Well, and hey, if there's enough for every tier, why not? But since you don't,
yeah. So I like to show it without GLs if possible. Mm-hmm. Some of the assault battles are just unfun.
Let's make that strategy GLs. For most of the players out there.
Yeah. So if it's super unfun without a GL, then I'll just use a GL. But if you can play it without a GL and it's still fun, like that one, the assault battle today is fun. You don't have to use a Galactic Legend. Mm-hmm. So I like to show it without a Galactic Legend. Territory battles, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to do the rest of them, but we're pushing for time. So we're gonna do a story time, but
let's put my beard on backwards here real quick.
Yeah, you gotta twist your head around. You gotta kill yourself. Yeah, so I got a couple of different story times, but the one that I have is from this weekend. So we'll go ahead and. I
hate this part.
I know. There we go. All right.
Stretch my head back to normal size. All right, there we go.
So this one comes out of the river, the Colorado River, brought to you by the Colorado River. And it's
water? No.
It's a great story of Mrs. Warrior being a hero. It does have kind of it has a happy ending and a sad ending.
A little bit of a double-edged sword.
But a happy ending, but a sad ending, but a happy ending. And it does have a moralistic spin.
The hero of the story prevails, but one of your favorite characters dies off.
No, not really. But there is an arch nemesis that you want to strangle.
Yes.
Mrs. Warrior was decided to go on the river to this weekend, and she did. She had a wonderful time. She had a bunch of friends. And a lot of times when people go on the river, what they don't understand is that the river is unforgiving. And a lot of people go on the river and they've never been before, and they don't understand all of the intricacies of the Colorado River.
Rocks, undertows, currents.
And trees. And the thing is the river's really high in the early spring, and then it gets really low in the summer like it is now. And what happens is, trees that have fallen, that are floating, early on, at some point, the river levels drop and they get kind of stuck in the middle, and then the water has to start going around them, and it kind of creates eddies and undertows and all sorts of crazy stuff. So it gets kind of dangerous on the river. And so if you've been on the river a lot, like myself and Miss Warrior, you kind of understand these things, and you use your paddle to, keep yourself well away from those things that you can see and you purvey, way in advance. But if you happen to get even close to those things, you paddle away, or you push away, physically push yourself away from those, pieces of debris if you happen to get that close to those things. You also wear things such as life vests, and you tie your stuff to
What's that?
Yeah, and you tie your your stuff that you own to in waterproof cases to your rafts and things like that. So that's kind of the standard protocol. But she went with a bunch of people. Most of them kind of knew what they were doing. Most of them are veterans that have gone down the river many a time. This particular time, there were a couple of individuals that she kind of sort of knew that really hadn't gone a bunch. And one of them was an older lady, and she was a little bit heavier set as well. And she, I guess, not really ever done this or gone on the river much at all. And they went ahead and let her go. But it was a big group, a lot of people that knew what they were doing. So they kind of felt safe that there was enough people there that if something happened, something went sideways, there'd be enough people there to rescue her. Plus, the river's low enough, you literally can stand up, and it's only about knee deep in most of the river, pretty much all the river, most of the river. There's only a couple of spots where you could actually drown, and it's extremely rare and hard to find at this point. The water level is extremely low right now. In most of the river, you can literally just stand up. It's kind of why I don't even ride the river right now. It's boring because it's so low and so slow.
Manufactured droughts will do that to you.
Yeah, it's not that fun. So it's one of those things where I just, I was like, well, be careful and all of that. So she went up. They had a good time. However, about halfway into their excursion, this lady that was with them, and there was a pretty big group of 8 to 12-ish people, she was on her raft, and they were going towards a huge, it was not a canoe, it was a raft. They all had their own individual flotation devices. And about halfway through, there was this big tree, huge tree that had kind of gotten high centered in the middle of the river. And it was actually creating an undercurrent underneath the tree. And the water was flowing to the left and to the right. And then it was kind of deep right there. And then to the left and to the right was actually kind of almost rocky. You could stand up to the left and right of the tree, but right where the tree was, it was actually deep, about 8 to 10 feet deep right there where the tree was. And it got kind of stuck, and it was creating this swirl, this eddy right there. And so people saw it, and they kind of, veered to the left, veered to the right, veered to the left, veered to the right. Well, she's just kind of oblivious to what's going on, didn't pay attention. And all of a sudden she was upon the tree. She hit the tree, flipped off the raft and went underwater. She had a vest on, but, being older and underweight, or overweight, and not so much of a good swimmer, she just immediately started to
even with the jacket, if it's powerful enough, it can pull you under.
Yeah, it was pulling her under. And so brave Mrs. Warrior, saw this, and without thought to her own life, jumped off her raft into the water, swam over, got onto the tree, grabbed her, pulled her up and over onto the side of the tree, pulled her up onto the tree, and the two of them stayed on top of the tree until some of the individuals were able to come back with some life rafts, and then basically get back to the tree and then help them off. So she rescued someone. So this is a super awesome story, right? She saves the day.
Yay, Mrs. Warrior.
Yeah, yay, Mrs. Warrior. So super awesome. Super proud of my wife. Her first instinct is to save people, and that's pretty awesome. She always runs towards a problem, not away. I think that's awesome. In the scurry, though, and in the fact that we have been so busy over the last 3 or 4 years, we haven't really gone rafting for a while. Out of sight, out of mind, you kind of start to forget some of your routines. And one of the routines is you always waterproof everything. Well, she remembered that. My wife did. She had a kind of a waterproof box, and she had her $1,200 cell phone in there and her $600 keys to her car in there, and it was waterproof and all that. And it was on the raft. She had a raft that had like a little place to put it and stuff. She always ties that, though, onto the raft. This particular time, being that it had been a few years since we'd gone rafting and stuff, she just accidentally skipped her mind to physically tie it to the raft. And in the jumping in, the raft flipped, and it actually fell out of the little netting and into the river, and it floated down the river. Now, someone saw the raft, grabbed it, and caught the raft for her. And when she got to the raft, she noticed that the box was gone. The box had floated down the river. When they all looked for it, they went down the river and, of course, looked for it on the sides, the banks, all of that. When she got home, she told me about it. Now, I can't be mad at her. She saved a person's life. And it was very noble and everything. But I did. It
Came with a little expense.
Yeah, I did track the phone, and we did find the phone through GPS tracking on. If it's a Google phone, you can actually go find your device on Google, and you can actually GPS track locate your phone, which is very cool. It's free, and you can see it. When I did, I saw it, and Google's turning on. That's hilarious. And
Calm down, Google.
I know.
Don't need
Calm
you right
down.
now.
Stop listening to me. And we watched it. I watched it drive away, and so we knew somebody found it and actually took it. And there's a place in our town. We hate to say it, but it's known as Clifton, and I grew up in there for a few years, and it was known as a really not so good place.
Parts of Clifton, not bad at all now. Parts of Clifton, still bad.
Yeah, and it went to Clifton, and then I was calling it, and it was ringing, and then as soon as it got to a place in Clifton, it went immediately to voicemail and went offline. And it's been that way for 4 days. So the individual took it, and I did text it that they're going to be able to get $20 recycling off it. I can give them way more than that if they just return it as a lost property. So I was hoping that they would, say, hey, I found your lost item, how much?
Feeling good about getting a reward as opposed to feeling like a crook for stealing it and getting $20 for scrapping it.
I could have given them a couple $100, and they could have had a feel good moment and made more money than recycling the ding thing, and we could have got keys back and stuff like that. So, but the moral of this whole story is not that she needs to learn her lesson and have it tied to the rafts and all of that. That's how she feels and all of that, and she's saddened and upset with herself and all of that,
as any of us would be.
Yeah, but really, this whole situation really comes down to that. The big question is, when something like this happens, your first inclination is like anger, right? You lose like $1,600 worth of stuff. And it's important. Like, her phone was unlocked for whatever reason. She didn't have a lock on her phone. There was apps on there, such as our Ring app, where you can click on it and see cameras outside of our house. We have 7 cameras on our house, and you can click on the app and literally see the cameras of our house, external. All of our text messaging on her phone, all of her emails, everything. Now, I did with Google, you can send a message to the phone. As soon as it's turned on, it does a factory reset and kills all of that. So I've done that. But there's a lot of exposure there, right? There's a lot of there's a lot of opportunity to be extremely upset in this situation, this moment. There's a lot of money involved. There's a lot of security exposure loss in this moment. There's a lot of do you know how much this, there's a lot of all of that, right? There's a lot of emotion involved in this. But the takeaway that I always try and tell people, my children, you guys, everyone, this is like the lesson here, is when something like this happens, you have to ask yourself, will this matter? Will this situation matter in 10 years? If 10 years goes by, can you sit yourself down, talk about the situation, and will it matter in 10 years? Now,
that phone from 10 years ago, my God, my whole life would be completely different if I didn't.
If we're talking about like a child being kidnapped, would it matter in 10 years?
Yeah.
Of course it would. So you should get angry, vehemently angry and mad and
That's
stuff
on
like
a
that.
whole new
Someone
level.
getting shot with a gun, you know what I mean? Anger. There should be anger there. There should be righteous anger. I mean, there are things that deserve our anger and righteousness and all those kinds of things. But that's a really good filter for everybody out there. And I use it. I try to have my family use it. And I'm giving it as the kind of warrior pro tip of the day, as the kind of the moralistic spin. It's one of those things. You just have to really ask yourself, is this situation going to matter in 10 years? And the answer is ultimately in this situation, no. The fact that she's alive and safe, the fact the other lady's alive and safe is good. The fact that I was able to scramble the phone to a factory reset, report it stolen, the phone's worthless. At this point, she, whoever, is going to be able to get $20 or $40 at a recycling facility, maybe. Depends on the recycling facility. Depends on if they try to sell it. You know what I mean? It's like, depends on where they go. They might even get busted with it. So it's a real liability for them at this point. And at the end of the day, she needed a new phone anyway. Its speakerphone was messed up. Its microphone was messed up. Its charging was messed up. There was a lot of issues. So we were talking about getting a new phone anyway.
There's plenty of backups in place. You can recover some of the stuff you might have lost in the phone. But in the time, in the moment, in the heat of things, it's definitely a frustration.
Yep. So it's one of those things.
To put it mildly.
Big just takeaway is just one of those things I always tell people, there should always be that moralistic spin on this. And the moralistic spin on this is, will it matter in 10 years? That's a filter. Ask yourself that. If it matters in 10 years, then it matters right now. And you should have those emotions and those feelings and you should work through them. If it doesn't, you've really got to, work through letting it go for your own, sanity, health, and work through it so you can make sure you're not treating the other person in a negative fashion, because the other person probably is treating themselves negatively already in a way that is unfair to themselves already. And it's going to be detrimental to their own mental health and yours, your relationship with them. And so it's your job to be supportive and not tear them down. It's a difficult situation. So anyway, love y'all. I'm glad you guys all came to hang out with me and SureShot for the day. It was
Special,
good times.
Shout out to Nightmare there. That's unfortunate. I'm lucky to say that if my phone were to get out there would be no photos of SureShot out there that shouldn't be out there. Those don't exist.
Well, we
God.
don't do the inappropriate videos or pictures.
Photos,
so there wouldn't be anything like that. The only thing that we would lose is some pictures of like children and kitties
Cool
and
moments
dogs
and memories.
And most of that's on Facebook and stuff anyway. So it's all good, but it's just sad that we weren't able to have a good Samaritan kind of turn it back in, 5 days later kind of thing. So really sad for that person had an opportunity to do the right thing and they didn't, but they still do have an opportunity to do the right thing. Who knows? Maybe they're
good deeds are usually a pay it forward kind of thing. You hope one begets the other, but not always.
But she gets her new phone today. So we're excited. New chapter. We're going to be, changing stuff. I already have a bunch of her stuff on my phone and I've already changed passwords and all that kind of stuff. Like immediately, I went through all of that. I can see if the phone gets turned on. It's been off ever since. They turned it off to put it off the tracking capability,
Right.
And I've sent the signal
Thinking
to
they're
have
being
it
smart.
scrambled. Yeah. So, but anyway, I figured I had an older story I wanted to go over, which is actually hilarious. I saw a story in New York Times about a kid who was doing something, and it was something I did when I was in the Navy. And I was like, dude, that guy's genius. He got in trouble. I didn't. But I thought that's stupid. He got in trouble.
Genius plan, not well executed.
Yeah, he got in trouble. I didn't. But I thought that's a story time. I'm going to tell that story. It's really good. Another time. But I figured this one is a really good story. Just remember, if it's not important in 10 years, it's not important right now. You got to put life into perspective. Make sure you put life into perspective. Hey, SureShot, thanks for coming on. I love when
Always glad to be here.
Yeah, when you come over and hang out. You do have
Appreciate
a channel.
the banter.
For anybody that doesn't know, he does have a channel.
Oh.
It's been about a year since he's actually put fresh content on there, but the stuff he has on there is actually really fun to watch. I just went back.
If you're looking for movie reviews that has a lot of banter back and forth from two very particular and peculiar personalities, then you'll like it.
Yeah, you guys can debate about a show for hours. I'll tell you what, you guys have to cut those down to about 25 minutes or so. But man, you have
got a little wordy in a lot of them.
You probably have an hour worth of information on those, so it's pretty cool. But
yeah, I might try to change the content up at some point. I gotta get the ambition back up for such things. It's pretty well dead at this point, so it need a bit of reviving if I were to go back to it.
Yep. And everybody out there, have a happy 4th of July. If you're gonna
Happy
have
Independence Day.
Yep.
We still got a little bit.
All right. As always, keep your gaming on, Warrior.